side, but the player is really looking forward to this opportunity. And then in terms of academy of talents of the future, Rio Ngumoha leaves Chelsea Academy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention. 2 deals are done, the truth on the future of Dani Olmo, but also something to say on Ricardo Calafiori, Joshua Zirkzee. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the done deals because we have important updates. Many things are gonna happen in the next hours, but Bayern have completed the deal for João Palhinha. So finally, this long saga, 1 year working on the deal for João Palhinha, but now everything is signed. So João Palhinha is new player for Bayern. Everything has been completed, contract signed till 2028, almost 50 million euros to Fulham, and so the deal is done with João Palhinha being a new player for Vincent Kompany. And then really important to say that Renato Veiga completed the final second part of medical test on Wednesday as new Chelsea player, and now everything being signed on a contract till 2032. So Renato Veiga from Basel to Chelsea was an exclusive story, a surprising story, but is a here we go confirmed because the documents are being signed today, the medical was completed, and so Chelsea have one more new player, and this Renato Veiga, who can play as left back, centre back, defensive midfielder, born in 2003, really talented player. Chelsea decided to invest on him, and so everything is done for Renato Veiga to Chelsea. Also important to say, guys, that among many targets and many topics we are discussing for this summer transfer window, there has always been the name of Ricardo Calafiori. What's the situation around Ricardo Calafiori? Let me clarify that Arsenal and Bologna remain in direct contact for Calafiori. The player last week, as I told you, agreed on a contract with Arsenal. The contract is there, ready, 5 years, contract worth 4 million euros net per season. So Calafiori already accepted the contract proposal made by Arsenal. Now they are working on the agreement with Bologna, and there is still no agreement. Why? Because Bologna insists on 50 million euros fee wanted for Ricardo Calafiori. They have to give the 50% of the deal to the Swiss former club of Ricardo Calafiori, Basel, and Basel have no intention to accept any reduction of that price. This is why Bologna insists on their own price, 50 million euros. Arsenal want to include add-ons as part of the negotiation, so Arsenal want to make the structure different for Ricardo Calafiori, also because they really appreciate the player. Mikel Arteta is a big fan of the player, but also internally at Arsenal they believe that obviously he's very good, very talented, but probably the price has gone up after the Euros, and probably 2-3 months ago the situation was different in terms of price tag. So now Arsenal are still in negotiations with Bologna. Arsenal want to close the deal on their conditions. Bologna insists on 50 million euros. The negotiation is still ongoing. We will keep following the situation for Ricardo Calafiori, who was a top target for Juventus, but is not going to Juventus because it's too expensive. Bologna have no intention to sell to Juventus. Chelsea signed already Renato Veiga in that position, and now Arsenal have the match point to sign Ricardo Calafiori, have an agreement with the player, and I can guarantee that the player is obsessed with the opportunity to go to Arsenal. He really loves the idea, loves the project, the possibility to play under a top coach like Mikel Arteta. The project of Arsenal full of young players, so they are working on club side, but the player is really looking forward to this opportunity. And then in terms of academy of talents of the future, Rio Ngumoha leaves Chelsea Academy and becomes new Liverpool player. The exclusive story from last week is now done. Many of you can say, who is this guy? Trust me, one of the best talents in England, born in 2008. He was in the academy of Chelsea, but he's not signing a new deal and is going to Liverpool. The here we go is confirmed. Everything will be signed in the next days, hours, but Rio is new Liverpool player, and this is a fantastic signing for the academy now, but for the future of the club. Many people believe that they signed a proper gem for the future of Liverpool. So this deal is done, is completed for Liverpool Football Club from Chelsea. Meanwhile, guys, let me mention also a big name from the Euros, Dani Olmo, who is doing fantastic at the Euros. He's the best scorer of the Euros in terms of goals and assists, but also bringing a lot of quality to Spain game. Was the situation of the release clause, guys? I told you about the release clause, 60 million euros. It was formally valid until July 15, so until Monday, but with a clause into his contract at Red Bull Leipzig. The clause has been extended because there was a secret part of the clause saying that in case Spain were going to the final of the Euros, only in case Spain were going to the final of the Euros, the clause was being moved from day 15 of July to day 20 of July to give the agents of Dani Olmo the opportunity to consider more possibilities, because now the timing was really complicated because of the Euros, with the player traveling to Berlin and ready to play a Euros final with Spain. So the clause is now valid until day July 20. This could help his agents to have more conversations with European top clubs. So we said about Bayern, but also from Premier League there is interest in Dani Olmo. Today we had rumors about Chelsea interested in Dani Olmo, Chelsea maybe negotiating for Dani Olmo. Guys, I'm not aware of this, also because Chelsea believe that they are very well covered in that position. They have obviously Cole Palmer, but also Noni Madueke. William Estevao is coming to the club in 2025, so the left-footed talented player for that position is something that Chelsea already believe they have in their squad, and so the full focus of Chelsea remains on a right-footed winger. But for Dani Olmo, there are more opportunities in Premier League. The opportunity at Bayern, the obsession for Bayern is Xavi Simons, and now Xavi Simons will soon decide his future with his agent. But meanwhile, we have to consider that for Dani Olmo there could be also more possibilities between Premier League or eventually Bayern. And then, guys, important to say something also on the future of another player who is out of the Euros, and is Joshua Zirkzee. Because Joshua Zirkzee is now getting ready to complete his move to Manchester United. So I expect already this week a breakthrough in talks between Manchester United and Bologna. As I told you, everything is agreed with the player. Joshua Zirkzee is just waiting to travel for medical and sign for Manchester United. They have to decide whether they want to trigger the release clause, 40 million euros in one solution, or agree on a new structure of the deal with Bologna. But it's just this small detail, and then Joshua Zirkzee will become new Manchester United player. So the negotiation is advancing, everything is moving in the right direction. It was just a matter of timing, also respecting the player who is busy with the Euros, but they have everything ready on player side, everything ready between all parties involved. Bologna are aware of Manchester United intention to sign Joshua Zirkzee. They are very convinced. Also the manager, Erik ten Hag, has been in regular contact with Joshua Zirkzee even in the last few days, telling the player about the intention of Manchester United to proceed and close the deal very soon. So it's a matter of time, and then Joshua Zirkzee will be a new player of Manchester United. The Here We Go is coming, and for Man United, we know. We keep waiting on more updates also on centre-backs, another crucial position that Manchester United will cover in the summer transfer window, with Matthijs de Ligt, with the situation of Lenny Giroud with Real Madrid still very calm and confident, and also with Jared Brantwaite. More to follow also on Man United. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, from Calafiori to Zirkzee, but also Paligna, Renato Vega, and all the rest here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.